influencers on TikTok, then realize that like this dude is just going on dates with all of them and then fucking ghosting them. Now, I'm going to issue a trigger warning really quickly, okay? This is called TikTok voice. You're about to hear TikTok voice. And it triggers me personally more than anything else. It's like the I don't know how else to describe it. It's like a lip voice. It's like very specific type of enunciation, pronouncing words and like it's just TikTok voice is about to happen. Okay? Stealing Will's bit? No, that's not what Will was talking about. Will was talking about TTS. I'm talking about something entirely different. I've talked about this before. Remember when wait, hold on. I'm going to ban this person. I remember when Hasan used to do the news. Okay, take a week off and really reconsider. It's Friday. Suck my cock. We're going to do more news in a second. I'm just going to fucking cover something before we get to other news. Okay, so here's the thing. And it really, really pisses me off, okay? TikTok voice is basically the corporate Kansas the corporate Kansas Instagram presentations about like, you know, whatever kind of fucking political issue that the 16-year-old just found out about that is educating everyone else on. It's that, but in the voice format, okay? I've talked about this before. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Corporate Memphis, not corporate Kansas, whatever. Fucking the fucking weird, like, hear me out. Why is nobody talking about this? Things like that. If you hear the grating lib talk voice, you might be I mean, you start hearing people tell you about like something that nobody's telling you, okay, then you might be encountering TikTok voice. All right, let's just take y'all aren't ready for that conversation is another good one. All right, bad optics, sweaty. Let's just start.
Hello, villains. Mama Villain is back. You know, yesterday I was like, oh, I kind of respect privacy. Now, no. West Elm Caleb, let's get into the story time as a primary source, because now I'm seeing people trying to do timelines that are not involved in the matter, and I'm like, Kate, it's your duty as a woman to give this timeline. Okay, so let's get into it.
I do not want a single fucking person to go and like bother this human being either. Don't be a fucking dickhead, okay? Just preemptively just making sure that you understand. You guys... A lot of people on the internet cannot fucking hold themselves back. And then they behave in like the most annoying way possible. The irony is like, I'm about to fucking make fun of this person. Okay? I'm about to make fun of this person for being annoying and going fucking way overboard, going bananas. Okay? And then you guys do the exact same shit to that person. Don't do that. Be normal.
So I matched with this boy on Hinge last week. I was like, okay, another dude to add to my arsenal. It's fine. 6'4", like I'm 6 feet tall, so it's fairly hard to date. Whatever. We go on a date on Saturday. This past Saturday, we get coffee, then we hang out again on Sunday. Right? All this shit on TikTok went down on Monday. Okay. So the dude and I are texting on Monday night just about dinner or something, and then I get tagged in this video on TikTok, and he knows after a second date that I do TikTok as a job. I get tagged in this. I'll tag the original creator so you guys can go watch it. So I watch the video. I freak out, rightfully so, because this is the dude that I've been going on a date with. Like, this is at like 6:30 on Monday. I get a text from Caleb, which I'm going to insert because I don't really give a fuck if this man lives or dies, if I'm going to be honest here. He just...
Like, that's insane. I don't give a fuck if this man lives or dies. Like, the fuck, dude? Dude, that is just, like, psychotic. Also, you're adding a dude to your arsenal. I mean, he's doing the same shit.
Goes, I'm really upset. And I was like, what happened? This was right as I got tagged in the video. And I was like, I wonder if he knows, even though he's offline. And then he said, like, yeah, someone from work sent him this TikTok about West Elm Caleb. I had a few coworkers message me about it. So the time receipts of this, it's like 6:30 p.m. on a Monday. So then in that video, people are commenting like, is this about Kate Glaven's video? Me being Kate Glaven. So I start getting DMs on Instagram from other girls, which I'm going to insert here. I got a DM from a lovely girl named Kelly, and this is where things just hit the fan for me. So Kelly DMs me and she goes, hey, I know you've been on a few dates with Caleb, because she saw my videos and then saw that video by the other creator and like put together that it was about me. She said, I dated him for the past 6 weeks, sent me a playlist, blah, 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 blah. As you can imagine, I was like, oh, cool. All the shit that I was worried about. Like, he told me he wasn't on
He sent me the same playlist, everything. He's a manipulator and will make you feel so great until you're all in. He told me he wasn't on Hinge and deleted the app, but he was actively going on dates with other people. I spent the night and woke up in his bed the day you went on a date with him. I'm not doing this to hurt him or hurt you or blah, blah, blah. I'm sad right now.
He deleted Hinge after we were talking. He wasn't on apps, ghosting. And this was like the timeline of her experience with West Elm Caleb was right not, if not overlapping to mine. Now here's where it gets sick and twisted. Kelly saw in my video that my first date with Caleb was on Saturday. She woke up in Caleb's bed on Saturday. She was with Caleb Saturday morning.
4 months.
Caleb and I went on a date at 3 p.m. on Saturday.
You on YouTube for so long. Hassle.
Bro, this is like women going Joker mode, okay? Like this is the same exact energy as like all those fucking like Midwestern dudes that are like, I'm deranged. I'm going Joker mode right now. Like this is just the female version of that. What the fuck, dude? What are you doing? Why is this like what is happening, dude? Now, this is not where it fucking even ends, okay? So, West Elm Caleb's crime against humanity is that he was just like, he's kind of a dick, okay? He's like juggling, okay? He's dating multiple people at the same time. Now, of course, because of the way that we like act as though
any other chatters
dating is black and white, and like interpersonal relationships are especially devoid of context, analyzed by third parties on the outside in like really black and white ways, as though like it just immediately is like criminal behavior or criminal activity. It's just,
at HasanAbi,
of course, everyone went fucking psycho mode, okay?
Man, as a tribute to that one time you sang it, Smile.
Okay, it's just like, why is everybody so bricked up? Chill the fuck out. Okay, chill the fuck out. Like
18-month Andy over here. Nice stash.
It's just like, dude, I'm sorry. This is straight up male behavior. Okay? Like this is you're behaving like you got like white male entitlement right here. It's just like, wow, I can't believe that this fucking dude would like go on multiple dates after we went on a date. Like, while also simultaneously saying that you're going on dates with multiple people. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
14 months, you love to see it.
Like, who is not doing this? Like, what do you mean? You got a blood pack? You went on a date and you're like, I don't understand. Like, why are these women in New York going sicko mode? What is happening? And it's like, and for the record, it is sicko mode, okay? This is some straight, like, we're fucking doing crazy. Women are doing crazy things. Women are doing crazy things. They're capable of so much. Like, what will we do without women type shit? Okay, this is like,
can't believe I've been brain molded.
Same day though?
This quick.
What's it to you, motherfucker? What do you mean same day? Yeah, same day. What if it's the same day? Literally do role reversal for a brief moment, okay? Not to pull a fucking PUA red pill Andy moment here, but like,
nice,
if a woman is going on multiple days in the same fucking day with multiple men, I don't have a problem with that. Who gives a shit? Any guy that fucking cries about that is correctly called a misogynistic fucking weirdo. Okay, what is this, the Fresh and Fit podcast all of a sudden? What's up? Like, so when women engage in this kind of behavior, it's totally valid. But like when men do it, they're fucking incels? Are you crazy? Shut up. And by the way, I'm going to cover both sides of this fucking argument, okay? Just don't worry. I'm going to drill into the fucking Fresh and Fit boys too.
Hassle.
Sick and tired of it. 6'4" boys with mustaches have been fucking getting drilled on the timeline. Now it doesn't even end there. He's a dick. I think. Like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the exact details are, but it really does. It really does frustrate me whenever fucking people again are third party individuals. We don't know anything about Caleb. We don't know anything about the actual fucking interpersonal relationship that has happened here. Okay? And we are just simply going off on people who are on TikTok. You know, if you've been here for long enough, you know I don't believe anything on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, you're a liar, which is fine. It's entertaining. Lying is fun and cool, and it's entertaining. But you're lying, most likely, okay? So I'm sorry. I will never believe someone that is on TikTok or says things like, this is my job. My job is doing TikTok, which ironically is a lie in and of itself. So anyway, and if you do, and if you are going to base your personal opinion of a human being that you've never met before, that you've never seen before, off of like a string of like TikToks that have gone viral on a fucking platform that quite literally once, not that long ago, a couple months ago, actually fucking did the Reddit thing where they found out that a guy was like cheating on his girlfriend from like literally a microsecond interaction when a girl was like going into a college dorm to surprise her boyfriend. Do you guys remember that fucking story? Like that shit popped off on TikTok for like the couch guy. It's just like, I think TikTok basically decided, because of its algos being so fucking powerful, like we're gonna take every fucking mental illness that human beings have, and they have like totally fucking leaned into, okay, because of like being just locked in fucking houses away from society for the past 2 fucking years, and we're gonna kick it up. We're gonna weaponize that mental illness to the oomph degree, okay? And people are just like, no, this is great. What we're doing here together, where we put all of our mental illness powers together and like, and fucking start, weaponize that against random people on the fucking internet. Like, that's actually good. We're doing something just. And it's not. You're not. Chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out.
Saturday. She was with Caleb Saturday morning. Caleb and I went on a date at 3 p.m. on Saturday. The audacity of a straight white
Smart
man with a fucking mustache. The audacity. So as being this is the one I think who's most recently seen Caleb, I'm obviously texting him about this like, you want to fucking explain all this? So he admits to ghosting Kelly, he admits to like ghosting everyone, but now I'm in this situation where like this man is like kind of confiding in me, but I'm also kind of like, fuck you babes, like this is not blown up on TikTok. Me doing
dude. So not only this, but this shit blew up on fucking TikTok, and we're gonna cover it because they fucking doxed him. They found who Caleb is and they doxed him, and then they were like, I bet Oomphies, I bet Westel won't appreciate when they find out that there's a serial dater in their ranks.
We're gonna chat a few things.
And they literally, quite literally, and by the way, Taylor's on my fucking side too, okay? I talked to Taylor about this like earlier. Most people that cover this shit that you would suspect are like very, they're very woke and liberal, are also like, hey, maybe we shouldn't fucking dox people for literally just like dating, okay? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck are we doing? Stop! The girlies that dropped his entire Hinge profile and doxed him are extremely problematic.
Yeet.
What the fuck is going on, dude? And this shit pisses me off to a degree where I forget the top of the hour ad break is happening. Okay? At the top of the hour, there's a 6-second ad break, and I totally forgot to fucking run it. And if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, okay? You can subscribe for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime if you want an uninterrupted ad-free broadcasting experience. Or you can actually get a gifted sub if you're lucky. But if not, then you got to make your own luck with the Twitch Prime for free. Here's a 1-minute ad break now. Dude, this is mental derangement, okay? This is insanity. This is like, you are straight up fucking deranged. Like, not this person in particular. This person maybe doesn't even recognize how much power they hold in this capacity. But like, every single person that engages in this is quite literally insane, okay? You're just crazy. You're crazy. You need to chill the fuck out. Stop. I want to shake. I want to like grab people if they behave like this in the wild. Like, if I ever saw one of my friends engaging in this kind of behavior, I would like literally just shake them until they stopped. Okay, I'd be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop right now. I need like a fucking water bottle like a bad cat. I need to spray you with water. Enough.
14 months.
Oh. This behavior is exactly the same as incels who fucking follow Pokey around everywhere she goes, okay? Just no different. No fucking different. You are doing femcel shit, okay? You are doing femcel shit. You're not stopping. You're not actually fucking like, I don't know, you're not doing something righteous, okay? You're a femcel. The only difference is like, you know, I guess you don't have a gun. Thank God. Okay, that's it. Like, this is school shooter behavior. Okay, stop. The fuck is wrong with you people? The trademark Kubrick stare. Anyway, I'm not gonna. Let's just get back to the article, okay? So
worth every penny.
Here, this is an excerpt. This week, TikTok was overrun by the saga of a man whose bad dating history turned him into the new couch guy. It's also a tale of an online mob swarming a private citizen whose crimes didn't exactly fit the public shaming and reputation ruining punishment. A New York woman posted a TikTok about getting ghosted by a guy named Caleb, someone she met on Hinge. Something strange happened in her comment section. Multiple other women replied, West Elm Caleb? And this is the OG one. Like, oh man, you got fucking ghosted? That's crazy, dude. Yo, that's life. That's life in the big city. You ghost motherfuckers all the time too. Like, what are you guys, like, not adults? I don't understand. What the fuck's going on? If these people never dated, is this the first interaction that you've had with dating? It's a fucking dating app.
Has baited.
What is going on? What am I fucking signing on to the Lakers with a 4-year contract if I go on a fucking date? What is this?
If there's one thing anarchists love, it's telling other
Just want to clarify, this is not about West Elm Caleb. I've never dated or matched with him personally. Wait, what? Is it the West Elm guy, lol? So this person never even fucking actually... Oh my God, I'm dying. Oh my God, all of you need Allah, okay? You need to stop posting on TikTok. You need to read the Quran. Jesus Christ. Stop with this. Every day, you are engaging in behavior that is an affront to God, okay? Stop. I'm now a tradcath. I'm now fucking a fundamentalist, okay? This is terrible. Okay? You need to stop reading the tea leaves, sis, and start reading the Quran. What the fuck?
School board lunacy.
Stop it.
Two free gifties back
anyway.
To BB.
Making me lose my mind over here, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, I'm obviously joking about the trash shit. Obviously, I'm the fucking degenerate, hedonist, piece of shit. But like,
number 5, call me.
Oh my lord, dude. Oh my fucking lord. Like, dude. The funniest thing is like most of the people that like agitate this, and most of the people that provide the tinder for the fire, are themselves not involved in like serial dating or dating in general. So they're like, either they're in a fucking boring relationship or they're trapped in like Arkansas or Kansas. You know what I mean? So like this is fun for them. So they're like, oh, how would I behave in this situation? This is like real life euphoria. I'm an empath. I'm sensing that you're upset. You know, all that shit. Okay.
Benedict Cumberbatch looks like
and it's like, you can't do this. You can't. This is not healthy behavior. This is not good. This is not cool. You're behaving like a psychopath. And then a lot of people are normalizing this psychopathic behavior. What the fuck, dude? What is happening?
Yo.
What the fuck is happening right now? I mean, this is madness. Like, and I'm sorry, this is not in TikTok terms. It's giving entitlement a sore loser. Yeah, it's like, let me just describe this, okay, for one more moment. Like, I think because of the way that like we are all conditioned into thinking that you know, people are ideologically our allies and therefore on the right side of history or whatever. It is really difficult for people not to recognize when someone is duping them or when someone is actually just doing a narcissism rather than doing a progress, okay? Rather than doing a progressive thing. So as long as they utilize that same fucking culture and that attitude and those signifiers, people are just like, oh, this is actually good. This is a good lynch mob. We should join in on it. And it's really frustrating because it's like, no, it's not. You're just like allowing mania to manifest. You're allowing people to just behave in a psychotic capacity. Like, go get, I can't believe I'm saying this, but like, go do therapy, you know, do therapy, but like good therapy, not the one where you're fucking, you know, a dickhead therapist is like totally like, oh, you're valid. Your piece of shit behavior is actually valid. Touch grass. Clean your room, buckos. This is something every girl has experienced, so let the girlies have fun. What do you mean? Guys experience this shit all the time too. And when guys come to me, okay, and they're like, hey, can I be a fucking psychopath because I got ghosted by this girl? I tell them, suck it the fuck up. The fuck do you mean? It's just like, that's life in the big city, baby. That's how it works. There's no girlies having fun. If girlies having fun is like doxing and trying to fucking get someone fired from their place of work and like totally violating their privacy in the most unimaginable way possible, then girlies can't have fun, okay? Women will literally dox the guys that are going to therapy. Straight up, dude.
Brain rot is terminal.
They shouldn't ghost and people shouldn't do this. They're not mutually exclusive. Yeah, that's like saying people shouldn't ghost on dates and then people shouldn't turn around and like murder those who ghosted them on dates. This is not mutually exclusive. You understand that, right? Like these two things are not even on the same playing field. They're not in the same ecosystem. They are not on the same planet, okay? You are not doing girl bossing. You are not doing slay queening. You are not doing gatekeeping. You are behaving in a deranged femcel manner. Okay, when you do this, you are no different than the fucking incels. Like, straight up. Oh my god, dude, get dog sweaty. Yes, it's giving so much slay queen. And you know me saying this is not going to be a moment of clarity for a lot of people. And instead, they're going to turn around and just be like, I bet he sucks. And that's why he's behaving this way. You know,
stash, bro. Ladies,
do your thing. And then they're going to operate like a fucking Nazi cell on the internet. You know what I mean? And ladies will do their thing on me too. But it's just fucking ridiculous, dude. Please stop. Like, that's crazy.
Happy Friday, everyone. Keep up the great work, homie. Hassle. Hassle.
Ghosting is basically part of the EULA on dating apps. Lamau, what the fuck are these people on? It's just funny because, like, men cry about this shit all the time. Like, it's not new. It's not new at all. You are making this a big issue because you're afraid this might happen to you someday. Yeah, I know. That's what people are going to say. Like, that's literally what people are going to say. No, I'm making this a big issue because it's fucking psychotic. And I fucking yell at people when they behave this way. I yell at dream stands when they behave this way for random things. I yell at fucking Minecraft stands when they do this because these are people that are supposed to be on my side, okay? So when I see people on my side behaving in this like insane fucking way, I have to be like, please stop. Don't do that. That's not good. How many times have I had this exact same conversation with Minecraft stands that think that they are actually doing something for progress and for justice with a strong sense of justice? They engage in these sorts of behaviors where they're like overcorrective and they're being crazy. And that actually ultimately makes the left look bad because they're like, you know, their heart's in the right place, but they're fucking angry. Okay. That's like, That's not good.
Appreciate you.
Anyway, these people do not believe in rehabilitation. Their justice is revenge. That's also incredibly frustrating. Okay. Anyway, it turns out that several women all had similar experiences with the same. Anyway, so New York woman posted TikTok getting ghosted by a guy named Caleb. People are saying, West Elm Caleb. Turns out that several women all had similar experiences with the same 20-something mustachioed West Elm furniture designer they met on the dating app. He had ghosted them a few. By the way, some of these women that probably engage in this are fans of mine. Like, they might even be in here right now. Or at the very least, like, they're aware of who I am and what kind of content I do. And if you are one of those people that I'm talking to right now, I'm talking about right now, don't do this. This is crazy. So please. You know? The Quran stuff is a joke, but like, come on. This is like insanity. You can't do this.
One year, let's go. Love the mustache.
I mean, I've gotten ghosted so many fucking times, dude. It's just like funny that like, I've gotten ghosted so many fucking times. I've never thought like, I am going to do a video on this and then use my fucking platform so that people can like put the puzzle pieces together, find this person and inevitably fucking, dox them and shit. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Holy fuck. I can't even like, it's not even in my universe, dude.
I'm pogging.
Also, part of the reason why I never talk about like that sort of stuff in general is because I know how people are going to react. Okay. People are crazy. People can't control themselves. Okay. They can't. I've yelled multiple times about like people not fucking commenting on this girl's profile or whatever the fuck. And I'm sure people still are not holding themselves back. They can't.
11 months sweaty.
Your problem isn't that she's upset, but she's making a big fuss about it on TikTok because the dude is well known and it'll get attention. It's, of course, understandable to feel shitty about being ghosted, but then making content out of that, and then also everybody joining in on the fun, and then this becoming like a fucking, what do you call it? Like a couch guy type situation. That's crazy. Like when Care didn't reply to you, that's not ghosting? No, dude, that's not. That's not. I don't know if you saw this, but she's blaming me for all the hate on Insta. Ugh. Been informed there's a whole Twitter discourse now using my TikTok speaking about how ugly, unhinged, and staying stupid I am. Some dude with 1 million is going to live stream about me. I already have gotten death threats in my DM, logging off, thanks. No, I'm sorry, dude. That's bullshit. I've already fucking said multiple times about like how we are not doing that at all. Definitely, obviously don't do that because this is quite literally a story about not doing that and being fucking normal.
The penultimate.
Okay. And lastly, saying that that's my fucking fault before I even did a live stream is fucking bananas, especially considering the reality that I hadn't even started the live stream at that point. And that is not the largest fucking tweet about this issue in general. Just, yeah, fuck, man. It's just like beaming it back to me. No, that's not all right. Almost like she had what she did to Caleb happen to her. No, that's still not all right. That's completely unacceptable. The point of this story is that how unacceptable that it is to do shit like this, okay?
Proud member of the 28%.
She's just deflecting it to someone like myself when there is a literal BuzzFeed article on this. The amount of engagement that this fucking BuzzFeed article gets is so much more than what the fuck I could ever bring together, okay? There's like 10 articles written about how she's fucking crazy for doing this, and then it's like, oh, this guy, he's the reason why I'm getting fucking death threats. Like, shut the fuck up. God damn it, dude. Anyway. So, turns out several women all had similar experiences with the same 20-something mustachioed West Elm furniture designer they met on the dating app. he had ghosted them after a few dates or texts and did some classic fuckboy moves. That these women had all found each other was indeed a surprising coincidence. And by the way, this is like, what is really frustrating about this is that, like, because of how complicated interpersonal relationships and communication is, okay, and this is heteronormative, we're having a fucking cishet convo, okay, wherever it is, cishet convo. Sorry, this is a breeder-only convo for the most part. Because of how complicated the heteronormative relationships are and interpersonal communication is, and because of living and existing in a patriarchal society where there is a lack of education on both sides, and that there's also a lack of respect for one side, where men obviously are not conditioned to even care about what the fuck women need or want, and are conditioned into, whether they recognize it or not, misbehave and conditioned into, shitting all over women, that there is also obviously a major problem with sexual assault, sexual harassment, all that sort of stuff that we talk about regularly on this broadcast. Okay? But one's existence does not mean every single fucking interpersonal relationship that went south is the same, is up to the same severity. Okay? What? Some of the TikTok accounts with the OG West Elm Caleb videos have already posted follow-up vibrator sponsorships. The internet outrage, the profit cycle is insane. This is the other part of it that I wanted to talk about, where, like, this is the other part of it is, like, when you start this sort of stuff, it goes fucking mega viral, okay? Dude, these cloud sharks use you as a convenient target, like you're the only one talking about this? Yeah, it's so stupid.
And it's real life, I guess.
Okay? It goes mega viral, and then when it goes mega viral, like, they can make more money off of it. So then you're literally making money off of, like, doxing someone, you know what I mean? And treating them like fucking shit. This is how I learned about this, by the way. Viva Palestine is the reason why I know about this. This whole West Elm Caleb thing is bizarre and honestly terrifying. Why are thousands of people wishing him ill? Like, that's a real person you don't know. Have you all forgotten basic human decency in the pursuit of clout? Like, why is there a fucking ad? What the hell is this? Why are you all completely incapable of being normal? That's where I found out about this. Red flag, 6'4", mustache furniture designer. Like, shit moves so fast, and it's yet another. It's just a perfect example that we just do not know how to deal with the internet. Okay, it's like too new, and we do not know how to deal with the fucking algo. Okay, but let me tell you something. As someone who has been a left-wing content creator on the fucking internet, a political commentator on the internet, I have seen this behavior. Every single thing that these people are doing in engaging in this kind of collective action is Kiwi Farms and 4chan behavior. It's just that when those incels do it, we understand that that's bad and wrong and deranged behavior. But now if it's fucking normal, like upper middle class, marketing manager white girls doing it in fucking the Upper West Side, okay, then it doesn't seem like it's incel behavior, but it is. It is the same exact shit. You're doing the exact same shit, okay? You are behaving in the same, like, weird, vindictive, angry, the angry parasocial way possible. The only picture of West Elm Caleb. Okay, come on. Is this fuckboy cancellation culture? No, but, like, that implies that this is, like, understandable, okay? There is no degree of justice here. Okay? There is no degree of justice. There's no good behavior here. This is not good behavior at all, okay? This is all bad. This is all bad. This is totally fucking wrong. And the people that, like, anyway, let's just continue.
About West Elm Caleb, I did not think I would be continuing.
The thing that's gonna happen now is that, like, they're gonna fucking be like, actually, I know that we originally talked about him ghosting, but he was also manipulative. And then because that wasn't enough, they're gonna fucking turn around and be like, actually, he was a piece of shit. He, like, abused me or some shit. Okay, I can't wait for that I can't wait for that level of the saga if it hasn't happened already, okay? Because, like, it's not enough. Because right now, this doesn't meet the metric of, like, fucking girl boss behavior. So I'm sure that they have also, you know, I'm sure that they've already fucking added on to it to be like, no, he's actually abusive. He abused me, okay? You know, I can't wait for that one. For some fucking random dude, man. Holy fuck. People think, like, gaslighting, or people think that, like, being fucking... People act like being bad and being like a bad serial dater, okay, is like a crime. Okay, it's not. It's not a fucking crime. Shut the fuck up, Fakatis, okay? I'm not gonna watch your fucking dummy video right now. If you keep fucking posting this over and over again, I'm never gonna watch it, okay? Stop. Stop posting it in the chat. We're doing something else. Today I learned that in the heterosexual community, it is considered terrorism if you do not fall in love. Yeah, straight up, dude. Straight the fuck up. People are already literally saying that they are survivors of him and that he's an abuser. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. I mean, Caleb is allowed to date casually, but the women are also allowed to talk about how they feel about it. This really is just exposing how women aren't allowed to talk about their experiences freely. Men are just getting mad because women are talking. It's hurting their game. People are allowed to talk about their experiences. Dude, people are allowed to talk about their experiences. Are you a fucking psychopath? You are. The answer is yes. You are a psychopath if you think this is just talking about your experiences. This is exactly the same kind of fucking vindictive, bullshit, over-the-top behavior that motherfuckers engage in. They dox this dude and try to get him fired, bro. Are you insane? Are you insane? You are insane. Why am I asking this question? It's rhetorical. You are out of your fucking mind. So I'm here to fucking pull you out of that derangement, okay?
On a positive note,
what's this dude supposed to do? Lawyer up? Like, is he supposed to fucking lawyer up and, like, defend himself against these psychos now? Where he has to, like, address every single instance? Oh my God, you are dude, women, I don't think women have realized that, like, that you can be a femcel and you can also fucking behave in, like, you know, you can engage in the exact same behavior as 4chan. And just because you are doing it from the point of, like, a historically marginalized community does not change the reality that, like, you are quite literally engaging in the same kind of deranged behavior that we normally ascribe to fucking 4chan, okay? That's what you're doing. And it's like, there is this weird bastardization, okay? There's this weird bastardization of like, you know, shitty behavior turning into fucking abuse, okay? Everything is abuse. Everything is toxic. Everything is gaslighting. Like, no, some people are just shitty. Women are shitty too. Everyone's fucking shitty to one another, okay? That doesn't make it all right, but it also doesn't mean you can, like, correct that behavior or try to fucking couch it in, like, progressive terminology to justify the derangement that you are experiencing on the timeline. Holy fuck.
Couch guy sus.
This is literally, I feel like I'm losing my mind because this is actually the same exact shit that, like, incels engage with. Like, this is the same things that, like, incels do. You know, this is red pill shit. This is straight out of the fucking red pill forums, dude. Stop it.
To talk about this, however, it appears that there's a second news cycle that I have some things I want to talk about. Okay, so first thing, if you're new to my TikTok, I talk a lot about dating. I talk a lot about the struggles of it, and I'm making fun of how hard it is to date as a woman in New York City. That's just, like, my beat with TikTok. So I do a lot of get ready with me videos.
The fact that a man is calling out the femcells out is only going to make them rage harder. I already have fucking hella femcells that want to kill me. So join the fucking squad, you know what I mean?
But I always keep the guy that I'm going on a date with as anonymous. I'm like, oh, I'm getting ready to go on a date with this guy. So this past weekend, it was Tall Midwest Boy. That's what my audience knew him as. However, I get tagged in a video on Monday night, which I've already said before. That's the West Elm Caleb video. And I confirmed in my head that, shit, this guy that I'd been going out with, that I liked and was into, is West Elm Caleb, okay? So that's when I started using the phrase to confirm to my audience that, if you are seeing a West Elm Caleb video, yeah, that's the guy who I was going out with, and now I'm no longer going out with him. But now we're at this point where West Elm Caleb, a guy that I knew, an individual, is now becoming a metaphor in the cultural zeitgeist, right? Like, some people are making videos like, who's the West Elm Caleb in Los Angeles? Who's the West Elm Caleb here and there? But it's at this weird point where what is justice? Like, I purposely never shared a photo. I never said where this man that I was going on a date with, where he worked or his name or any of that private information, because I thought that that would be gross to put on the internet. However, now I'm in a place where, like,
she literally did say, like, I don't care if he lives or dies, which, by the way, it was probably embellished, okay? It was probably a joke, but, like, motherfuckers can't handle it, dude. They can't. Oh my God. How is this any different than, like, fucking using your community to just, like, straight up fucking, you know, just absolutely destroy someone? That is not girl bossing at all, dude. What the fuck?
where, like, this information is out there and people are, you know, putting misinformation. I saw a lot of misinformation about the timeline, who this guy is.
Also, West Elm Caleb, like, how difficult is that to fucking find? You know what I mean? It was a joke on, don't pin the shit on her. I don't think it's directly just her fault. Okay? I think it's just her. I don't think it's just her fault. I think, like, everyone behaves in this, like, completely fucking deranged way. Okay? And it's really fucked up. You're literally the no jokes meme. I mean, there's a difference, dude. Notice how as soon as I brought this conversation up, knowing full well how fucked up some people might be, I said it is unjustifiable to pursue this person. It is unjustifiable and completely fucked up, and I will ban you if you go after this person in any capacity. If you fucking write mean comments anywhere, I will ban you. Do you know why I did that? Because I know how the internet is, okay? Because I know how that works. People can't fucking be normal on the internet, and the abnormal behavior, the fucking, like, the mental illness being demonstrated on the timeline is actually very marketable. And that's what's so fucked up. It's, like, marketable, and it's something that you can actually drive clout from. It's something that you can actually immediately get launched. It's something that can help you get a fucking vibrator sponsorship. Brands get involved in the fucking West Elm Caleb. Meanwhile, the dude's life is just being destroyed, and he didn't even do anything. Like, he didn't do shit.
I did it, I guess.
I get it as bad. Didn't you just say that you hope someone in your chat died? No, I didn't say that, you fucking dumb idiot. I said, at this point, if you still do not want to fucking get the vaccine and you die of COVID, I don't care, okay? And that was after, like, a fucking 2-hour debate about, like, me trying to convince a particular individual about, like, trying to get fucking vaccinated to save their children. Eric Cartman. Hi, I'm Caleb. I had to ghost these 3 chicks because they're psychos, lol.
On the internet. So as a primary source, as, like, the girl kind of why, like, one of the girls why the reason this happened, I wanted to confirm that, yes, this is West Elm Caleb, right? However, I find it to be so gross that brands are capitalizing on this, like, making little campaigns about, like, West Elm Caleb 20 for, like, at checkout.
I'm happy that, like, at least she recognizes that, you know what I mean? That it, like, it just totally got out of fucking control. Like,
you know, or just the fact that all these people on my TikTok care about it, right? Like, why are people so invested in this across the country and want to see this man, like, the downfall of this man, right? Like, I never thought that ghosting was a criminal offense. When I first saw the video, I was like, oh, so this guy's a shady dater. I don't want to date him, right? Like, that's just a personal decision. I don't want to get into a romantic relationship with this guy that has a bad history. But I don't think it has this whole, like, reason for a public outcry, right? I think there's a lot to learn about it with dating apps and, like, how guys can be shitty, but I find it extremely odd that it's now this, like, mob mentality that people are talking about of, like, preying on the downfall of this guy, like tagging West Elm in videos. Like, I find that to be extremely, extremely inappropriate, even though I have every reason to be pissed and hurt by this because I was involved in it. That's just to say, I think Caleb is a bad dude, but I don't think it's justice for him to lose his job and have this whole thing go down. And in my video, I might have sounded just like pissy and lighthearted about it and said like, I don't care if this man lives or dies. Mostly was because I was hurt that another bad thing had happened to me in my life, and it was the raw emotion of this thing now becoming some crazy, crazy thing out of proportion. So I do apologize if that was very insensitive. I'm not going to say any of this process is justice, but the first video did keep me safe. And we know in history, gossip has kept women safe.
What? Bro, stop, dude. Safe.
Dating apps are usually super
Stop,
casual.
dude. This is,
When
I'm
I was on
sorry,
Tinder,
but
I
like,
made
this is a
friends with heaps of
bastardization of
different
like,
people for like every day of
dude,
the week
that's
because most
crazy.
of them
That's
would go
crazy.
slash
That's
cancel
crazy.
and only like
Like,
2
of
dates would
course,
actually
yes, of
happen.
course, women are fucking genuinely and truly unsafe, okay? In most circumstances. Admit that, for sure, okay? But that's like, that's nuts, dude. That's fucking nuts to just like try to turn around and like make this into a justification for this. What the fuck?
Why'd people happy?
Dude, what the fuck, dude? And I know, like, dude. Like, safe from what? The dude that doesn't want to date her? No, that's actually the good point. What she's talking about is like, there are bad dudes out there, okay? If you have any girlfriends, they will tell you there are bad dudes out there, okay? Dudes that will not actually get the punishment for the criminal behavior that they engage in. Okay? That's understandable. That's true. We know. That's why the Me Too movement started, right? Okay? But one of the main issues of the Me Too movement consistently has also been that there is no like boundary to that, where it will range from like Harvey Weinstein to a dude who has actually also committed sexual assault, but like hasn't fucking, and has been able to get away with it, to like, I had a fucking bad date. And that's insane. And we just have no way of like being like, hold on. Okay? A lot of that is not on the same playing field. They had good dates though, and he just goes to them after. No, I know. I was just talking generally, okay? I was talking generally. I was talking generally. And it's like this conflation occurs when everybody wants to fucking make it seem like a bad experience they had is actually abusive, or there are new terms that we can use that we've like medicalized every fucking condition that we experience. You know what I mean? Every instance of everything that we've ever experienced is actually a medical condition. I can't believe I'm like turning into this fucking anti-therapy or anti-psychology, anti-psychiatry guy. It feels like I'm losing my fucking mind. But we truly do this. We do this now. It's like, it's crazy. It's like one of the worst things that could have ever happened to this fucking generation, dude. It's wild to me. Where, hold on one second. I mean, I'll just show you what it is, okay? Like, it's like people are sometimes rude. You know what I mean? People are sometimes rude. They're sometimes bad. Ben Mora had a fucking tweet about this that I posted on my Instagram story, but it's like, TikTok users are like, if someone says hello to you, they're engaging in psychopathic manipulative behavior. Psychologists called nice bombing, and it's basically attempted murder and also human trafficking. Like, be normal.
Can't believe
no, it's not.
Been a whole year of radicalization, less than 3.
Why? Why are people like this? It's a new history on TikTok. Gossip is good. It's never been bad. The only reason we think it's bad is because of stinky men. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Here's why Emmett Till deserved it. Like, you know what I mean? That's what we should be doing. We should be doing like fucking white supremacist, like rehashing of fucking history. Because gossip is protected women, specifically white women, numerous times. And we should believe the woman in that situation. Like, that's not a fucking leap, dude. That's not a leap.
Half a year and my brain has been melted away by the leftist brain rot hassle.
Anyway, and it's not just her. I just want to point this out. It's literally not just this person. It's a lot of people that follow this person. It's a lot of people who are like it's the brands that are fucking getting involved. It's all the people that are like, yeah, actually, this is really fucked up. It's the people that turn around and normalize this, okay? It's the people that turn around and normalize the behavior and engage in it, okay? It's not just her. And the second part of this, the unfortunate reality is the second part of this is that when it doesn't pan out the way you wanted it to, you can just escalate it to the next level. Okay? And you can turn around and just say, well, actually, that's not true. He was being, abusive. And people are already doing that. They're saying he was emotionally abusive. He was emotionally manipulative. It's like, yeah, he ghosted you. Okay? We're so fucked.
3-month chat is subverting conversation to his own needs. I'd love if you'd make a reading list to get informed on leftist concepts for those unfamiliar at HasanAbi.
This isn't about men versus women. This isn't about misogyny. Don't try to fucking turn this into that at all, okay? Yes, almost a canary mission for bad dates. Yeah, straight up. Straight up. This is like people engaging in canary mission style fucking doxing. Because they had like their victim to bad date.
Poggers.
So I just want people to understand, like, this has nothing to do with men, women. That dynamic does not exist in this circumstance. Okay? This has everything to do with the way we behave, how fucked up the way we behave are, how malicious and vindictive we are, and how we end up in our little echo chambers justifying this kind of deranged behavior. This is like the same fucking black hole, a darkness sink that like the PUA red pill incels fucking went down. And the difference here is that it's happening on TikTok. And it's happening in a way where it's like palatable to liberals, okay? My first is from CB2, hashtag West Elm Caleb. When you're the girl that single-handedly exposed the Hinge villain and united half the girls in New York City. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is so fucked up. Dude, these people are doing touchdown dances, dude. The worst thing is, people are gonna fucking see this. First of all, this legitimizes incels. Like, incels will watch this. They will lose their fucking minds. They will go bananas. And then, by the way, they have a lot more time on their hands than most of these fucking, marketing manager ladies do in the Upper West Side. They're gonna fucking never stop. Like, you're unleashing like hell and torment. It's like so hard to fucking deprogram those psychos to begin with. And then you're just doing the exact same thing. They're going to turn around and do worse shit. You're describing yourself, but it is, you made it that. Why is this behavior okay? How is this wrong? Lol, you bro, you were describing yourself. You saw, you lost your mind. No, man. No, I see what is happening. I see what's happening. This is not fucking all right. You can't dox motherfuckers like this. Okay. This girl literally is just profiting off of some dude fucking getting doxxed and losing their job. It's crazy. Incels are going to be incels regardless. You're fucking victim blaming now. Victim blaming? Who's the victim? How is she the victim? A victim of what? Getting ghosted by another person? The fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up.
I chat love
Victim of what, dude? Yo, this attitude that like you're a woman, so automatically you're a victim all the time, even when you're fucking doing bad shit, is so psychotic. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut the fuck up. This is quite literally like the exact same fucking weird, vindictive incel behavior, but because women are engaging in it now, and they are technically victim under a patriarchal construct in most of the circumstances, then that's okay. It's okay. We can rad lib it out, dude. Let's go, femcells. Let's go. Hey, go kill the guy. Fuck it, dude. You're a victim, even in that situation. What the fuck? Fucking bullshit, dude. That's psychotic. How do you not see it?
SDFFS.
If you send me Nick Fuentes' fucking video one more time, I am going to put you on a fucking rocket to the moon on a one-way trip, never to return ever again. Shut the fuck up. I do not care about a pathetic right-wing incel getting fucking owned because he's a Nazi and he lives off of this kind of clout. You are helping him. Stop! How are you a 31-month subscriber and you keep spamming the same idiotic thing? I just gave him more clout just now. Avoid this person. Anyway.
10 months of ghosting lames.
And the incels are not right in any capacity. They're not. They're not. They're fucking crazy. Bro, you are asking us to have sympathy for a fashion designer in Brooklyn losing his job. He literally screams silver spoon Andy. What? He's a fashion designer in Brooklyn, screams silver spoon. You're disgusting, dude. You're literally not a fucking human being. I'm letting you know. I don't give a fuck what your position in society is. You're just a bad person. Like, that's crazy. That's actually fucking insane, dude. What did this person do to deserve getting fucking fired? They did nothing. They did nothing, okay? This person that, like, supposedly started the West Elm Caleb saga wasn't even talking about this person. It just, like, turned into that person.
Finally hitting hard.
The average spilled into Twitter and then tabloids and media sites which published his full name. A rival dating app painted a billboard with his Hinge bio. People's reactions were vehement. Caleb's behavior was predatory and abusive and he needed to be called out publicly. But did he actually do anything so bad? Caleb declined the comment on the record for this story. Here are the list of his supposed wrongdoings. He ghosted people. That's rude. And even the lunkheads on Love Island know how to politely say, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling a connection, but this is standard dating behavior. He allegedly sent at least one person an unsolicited nude photo. That's gross. And it suggests some lack of respect for women and a lack of understanding about boundaries. But he wasn't sending it to a coworker or a woman friend. It was to someone who he was flirting with on a dating app. Context matters. This is bad behavior, but it's not full-on cancelable, and it's not even unusual with someone you met on a dating app. He recycled the same Spotify playlist and claimed that he had made it just for them. That's just cheesy, but funny that he was caught. He'd love bomb or show a ton of initial interest over text. Love bombing is regarded as a precursor to abuse, but there are never any accusations of abusive behavior. He just ghosted. He lied about his Hinge usage. One woman who went on one coffee date with him said that he told her it was his first Hinge date. He told someone else after a few dates that he had deleted the app. He played the numbers game, trying to match with tons of people, messaging and going on plenty of dates, but not seeming interested in a relationship. Lastly, he was dating several women at once. One woman pieced it together. His job he just lost makes him rich, so he's going to keep being rich without it. What? What are you saying? What? Red flags. Insanely common hairstyle and above average height. Designs furniture and definitely will never have a different job. What the fuck? What are you saying? Okay, well, let's finish this real quick. Lastly, he was dating several women at once. One woman pieced together that she had slept over at his place on a Friday night, woke up there on Saturday morning, and that another woman on TikTok met him for a date later that night. I'm sorry, but like, we're all grown-ups here, right? if you're shocked by the idea of a young single person in New York City having sex with more than one person they're casually dating, there's a whole TV show from the 2000s I'd love for you to check out. It's got really great outfits. Caleb got away with a lot of bad behavior because he's cute and tall. He's clearly a bad dater, and he evidently did some disrespectful stuff to women he was talking to. By the way, this is written by a woman. This is written by actually probably the best BuzzFeed news reporter, Katie Natopoulos, who is very good at parsing through like the internet culture shit. I love her. I love her work. I'm just pointing it out once again so that people don't fucking jump on this person. But this is actually, she does do stuff like this regularly, okay? Anyway. He evidently did some disrespectful stuff to women he was talking to or going out with. We shouldn't just excuse men for being jerks. We should be able to expect more from them. I agree. But the punishment does not fit the crime. For ghosting a few dates, he has received a brutal internet pile-on that would make Tucker Carlson want to crawl into a bed for a week. John Quinn Hill says, maybe it's because I'm a child of Rihanna forged in the fires of chaos, but what is so special about West Elm Caleb? Men text you Spotify playlists and ghost you every day. Explain to me like I'm 5, please. What? They didn't deserve to be hurt 100 times more? What do you mean? You make it very clear hurting others is scummy and awful when you make your jokes on others. Having to power to stop the concert? What do you mean? I'm confused by this, but anyway. Wait, stop fucking piling on to people in the chat when I misunderstand something. You guys are so fucking annoying in this community too. Stop saying seek help, mental illness. Okay, stop. You don't know. You don't even know what this person said. Why are you guys so fucking aggressive? Stop. I tell you this all the time.
Three months of accelerated brain rot.
Incels did the same to Katarina when you called it out then too, but people will shit on you no matter what. Yeah, that's true. I did fucking talk about that with Katarina.
Yo. Love the stream.
It's such a weird thing. We're seeing the term emotionally abusive quickly become a term that equates anything that makes someone not feel amazing. Getting ghosted isn't synonymous to the literal mental warfare that occurs when someone is actually emotionally abused. Getting ghosted and that making you sad isn't necessarily emotionally abused. These women in this isolated case aren't hard done by. I just like I don't get it. Like, you know, you have bad dates. You know, you have bad dates. You don't vibe well. If you've ever dated multiple people, if you've ever been single in a big city, you already know that. You go on a date, you don't fucking vibe well, okay? You just like, you thought you would, but it didn't work out. Maybe you liked the other party more than they liked you. You know what you do? And I'm speaking from experience. Like, a lot of people immediately jump to being like, you're just like Caleb, and that's why you're defending him. No, motherfucker. I've been on the other side. I'm a guy. I'm sure Caleb has been on the other side more times than he's been the fucking, you know, perpetrator of ghosting. Every man in this chat knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Doesn't matter how fucking hot you are, okay? There's no such thing. Like, we all get fucking ghosted. That's just a part of how dates work. That's crazy. I'm willing to bet that that girl has ghosted more people than fucking Caleb has. She quite literally admits that she has a dude. She's adding Caleb into her arsenal. You know what I mean? That's crazy. How do we forget that part of the fucking equation? In 2013, Justin Sacco tweeted an offensive joke about the AIDS epidemic in Africa before boarding a long flight. While Sacco was in the air, her tweet hit a viral outrage cycle. Sacco lost her job, gained overnight infamy. In hindsight, she was a victim in that moment in Twitter culture where it felt like a daily outrage machine that needed fresh meat to chew up each day. She was a case study about the consequences of online mobs for John Ronson's book, So You've Been Publicly Shamed. I love John Ronson. You guys know this. A few slow news days before January 6th Capitol assault last year, the internet was transfixed by Bean Dad, a podcaster who tweeted that he thought was a funny story about refusing to show his daughter how to use a can opener. Twitter exploded in a rage that this was child abuse. After days of Bean discourse, the country's attention turned to something much more pressing. To some degree, Twitter has gone through several cycles of debating about what it means to get the pitchforks out and make someone the main character. There's some consensus about worthy targets having some form of power, or at least being a public persona. Exceptions can be made for incidents like horrifying racism, like the story of Central Park Karen. But TikTok as a culture hasn't gone through that process yet. We've collectively not sure what TikTok culture is if we're not talking about D'Amelio dancing videos. This is new ground. One of the OG women who posted about Caleb later followed up on Thursday, asking people to not dox him, but it was too late. Even at a product level, TikTok isn't designed for conversation. Replies and follow-ups are hard to find. Okay?
Got my shirt, Hasan. The fit is great. D.
How many people that are using TikTok have never used the internet before? So many. Do you want to know why? Because they're like 12. That's the point. It's not what you think it is. It's not like 30-year-old men are fucking using TikTok and that's the first time they use social media. It's because they're like 14 and they grew up in an internet. They grew up in the internet and like this is the first time that they're like super active on a fucking social media platform. This is how Gen Z thinks they can fight patriarchy. I mean, it's not like this happened in a bubble ruining individuals over social frustration is just an American thing now. It just sucks. It's the worst fucking part about this. And I've talked about this before with every other thing. Okay? I've talked about this with other shit. What do I always say? I've talked about this before. These kinds of campaigns, these kinds of like cancellation campaigns on social media, even if it's literally like a fucking person being racist, it's done out of a place of frustration and powerlessness. Okay? It's done because we collectively recognize that we have no power to make systemic change. Racism is a systemic problem. Misogyny and the patriarchy and patriarchal constructs that, you know, actually inflict a lot of violence on women in many instances, that is a systemic problem. But the solution to that is comprehensive and it's very hard and it's probably not going to happen. And that's precisely why people just say, fuck it, we can't do any of that. We recognize that we're powerless, okay? So let's just fucking take out our frustration on a dude. And in some instances, it can be warranted, but in a lot of instances, it's not. Okay? And that is what I'm talking about. This story is not new. I have talked about stories like this a million times over. I have talked about behavior like this a million times over. It's not just the doxing that is an issue. It's the way that we think this kind of vindictive behavior and this kind of like operating in this way, in this capacity, in this fashion is actually worthwhile and justifiable. That's crazy. Every single take you've had on the subject is 100% correct, but I think a lot of your audience are too young to understand. No, I don't think so. Anyway.
Yeah, yo.
The essence of the pop psych self-care culture has been given rise to the West Elm Caleb moment is the notion that you owe nothing to anyone else, but at the same time are owed the utmost attention, care, and consideration by others, and anything short of it is cruelty. Yeah, that's true. That is actually a good take. What is this broke? West Elm Caleb bespoke. Man who dated 35 women at once arrested for scheming birthday present scam. Yeah, I remember. We talked about this before. Like, I'm legit worried that people are going to be like, it's like saying that like West Elm Caleb is engaging in like emotional and mental abuse is like saying I'm doing emotional and mental abuse to you at the top of every hour when I serve you a 60-second ad break.
The year is
you know what I mean? It's like, no, that's a debate, okay? That's a goof. That's a gaffe. There's a difference between like someone fucking manipulating you and like gaslighting you and making you feel like you're fucking crazy versus like someone doing a goof or a gaff or a segue into a 60-second ad break and then following that up by telling you that you can avoid those ads and have an ad-free broadcasting experience as long as you fucking subscribe. That you can subscribe for $5 or you can subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime. That's right.
13.
Or you get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Motherfuckers are out here being like, you're doing West Elm Caleb shit with the ad breaks. Here's the 1 minute ad break now.
Happy 1 year.
It's just like, it's straight anarchist, like baby anarchist learning for anarchy for the first time behavior. Little Rat Boy, thank you for the 5 get the subs. And also King Jason, thank you for the fucking 20 gifted. Everything is abuse. Everything is toxic. Everything is a fucking unjustifiable hierarchy. It's like, yeah, okay, shut the fuck up. Like, does this shit actually serve anyone? Is it actually helping start a conversation about respectful behavior and dating? Or are the girlies just running over a dude for clout and catharsis? Not to mention all the brands jumping in and exploiting the people who posted the original content for their profit. Babes, this ain't it. Last thought on this, but as someone who found sport and healing from a shitty man thanks to other women speaking out about their experiences, this is not how I think a lot of survivors would actually want accountability to play out for people who wrong them. Closure, catharsis, and healing from shitty behavior takes true personal work and honest interactions in a non-carceral framework, which is the exact opposite of what's happening here anyway. Damn, this person is fucking fire.
Watched
Holy
the
shit.
Christian Walker yesterday. Just want to say thanks for your advocacy on
This is really good.
Hassle.
What is this? Wait. Caleb, if you're out there, I'm so sorry those girls did this to you. I'll be in New York next month if you're free. And also, I don't wear bras if you want to hang out. This is not anarchism. Textbook rad liberal aesthetic divorce from a systemic analysis. No, that is... Okay, well, you said this is not anarchism and then described like what most baby anarchists operate as. Okay? I love that. I love that that was redundant. This is the same energy. Oh yeah, being grossed out by another person's energy and mentality is such a real thing. So I was like, that's just called disliking someone. Do you ever get secondhand happiness? Like someone is happy, so you're happy.